The Alter Rebbe, we were speaking about the idea that the Torah has what we would call Eitz HaChaim and Eitz HaDas. So Eitz HaChaim is the Pnimis Torah, the Chassidus, the Kabbalah, and Eitz HaDas is the laws of the Torah. So what this does is the laws of the Torah, they kind of sift between what's good and what's bad. Now, the story is that when Mashiach comes, we'll already have refined the good from the evil. A lot of what the world is going through, it's very interesting because I was learning this yesterday from the Rebbe that everything kind of happens, everything that's kind of a cycle is 7. So let's say you have 7 days of the week, but you also have a 7,000 year cycle. And the reason a cycle is 7 is because you have the 7 emotions. And our job is to be able to rectify these emotions. So you have an emotion, the 2 primary emotions are the emotion of love and the emotion of fear. So love can be, as we see with Yishmael, the Arabs, it could be used in the wrong direction. They have a lot of love, but love can also be selfish. What's in it for me? Right? Some sheik, I don't know, he's got an island with 40 kids. It's like just insane stuff. Somebody else, wrote his name in the sand. You could see his name if you're in a space shuttle, It's like, that's selfishness. That's not real love. Real love or holy love is, what loving others, doing good for others. The same thing as with fear. Fear also turns into din, which turns into judgment. So there's positive judgment. I judge myself and I try to improve myself. And then there's negative judgment. I judge others and I put them down. So there's the rectification of all emotions. There's emotion of trying to be victorious, winning. Right? Winning is good for the right reasons, not just so I beat the other guy. Sensitivity is great if you're being sensitive for the right reasons, not, like the left, they're acquiescing to evil. That's not the right type of sensitivity. So every type of emotion has to be rectified. And in a certain sense, that's what we've been doing the past thousands of years, which is God gave us this emotional basket. And we were basket cases for a lot of it. And our job is to sift out and find the good from the bad. And that was the study of Torah. The study of Torah, specifically in the olden days, where they, times the Beis HaMikdash, right here in Eretz Yisrael, where they were studying Torah, it was all about the sifting of the good from the bad. But as Rebbe said, that we've already finished that sifting process. The process of Berurim we've finished. And so therefore, most people today, at least in the Western world, people in the people that are healthy, people that are, have been through life. Basically, we have thousands of years of history of going through even wars. Somebody once asked the Rebbe, if God doesn't like wars, why does he allow them? The Rebbe said that God wants people to realize war is not good. You think about it, that happened after the First World War, Second World War. Suddenly, the Western world woke up, and the Western world said, we're going to change, and we are going to stop going to war. And then they created institutions like the UN, like The Hague, places to try to create peace. Not that they're all the best places. So the bottom line is that the Avodas HaBerurim, this sifting process, has kind of come to an end. There is still stupidity in the world, but most of that, at least when it comes to Yaakov and Esav, mainly the Jewish people and the West, is more what we would call like on the outer clothing. It's not the essence. When we look at what's going on with the Arabs, Middle East, I lived in Africa for a long time. There's still real evil. Like I've seen people that were going to be eaten. You're seeing like what we saw now with Hamas, just genuine people that like they say shvirosam zeo takanosim, to get rid of them is the rectification of them. They're just so it's just their inner essence is so evil that's the best thing you could do for them. But really, the Alter Rebbe says something really interesting, which is that when Mashiach comes, there will be a new kind of Torah, which is the Pnimis Torah, and it could very well be that we won't even be studying the Nigla, the revealed Torah, the Talmud, the Halacha, because just like Avraham Avinu, he knew the whole Torah just from the inner secrets, from the mystical dimension. I don't know if you know this, but Avraham Avinu was a great Kabbalist. One of the first books of Kabbalah is Sefer Yetzirah from Avraham Avinu. And so at that time when Mashiach is going to come, the whole world and all of us will innately be in line with doing Torah and mitzvahs. You won't need to learn from a book, I don't know, how to keep kosher. It's just the natural order of the world will be that. We know that if you want to take a fig from a tree on Shabbos, it will say it's Shabbos today. The world and Torah and mitzvahs will be one. That's why it actually says somewhere that anyway, I don't want to go there. But bottom line is that this is very, very interesting. But this is a gift that really comes to people that study Chassidus now. There are certain people, their souls come from the Erev Rav, even religious Jews, and but everything they're doing is really about themselves. About like there's a group that the whole study of Torah is for kavod, for honor. Well, the Torah is not here to make you think that you're a great rabbi. The Torah is here to teach you how to be a good person. So those people, there's a lot of klippa, even from the very study of the Torah. It says that a person who is humble when they study Torah, it's like the potion of life. But a person that's arrogant when they study Torah, and the Torah gives them arrogance, it's like the potion of death. Because actually, I think a great rabbi said that when a Masnaga studies a page of Gemara, like smells for 400 kilometers, because he gets filled with this arrogance, and the Torah is meant to make you humble. And so people that had that negative attachment to Judaism, they will actually have to be kind of stuck in the study still of the Mishnah. They're still like behind, because they'll still need that refinement process of working through their emotions, becoming the good people. And so in conclusion, the Rebbe teaches us that we finished the Avodas HaBarim. So what is going to be the main study of Torah is going to be what's called liyachid yichudim, to bring down greater light from the universe of Atzilus. So whenever we do a mitzvah, we're drawing light into the universe of Atzilus. When Mashiach comes, we'll see that light. I think it will come all the way down. But furthermore, we'll become like Kabbalists. We'll learn all these intentions and all these things when we're doing a mitzvah, so we could continuously draw greater and greater light into this world. L'chaim v'levracha.